Hey, what's up guys, this is Astranox and I'm back with another Epic 7 video. So in this one, we got the update content for the 7th of February. And new hero, Tamarine, has arrived. A 5-star fire soul weaver. She seems to be a jack of all trade, master of none kind of character. So let's just quickly go through this. I do have multipliers for her healing, and yeah, I'll talk a bit about her. So Tamarine is a soul weaver who can be used to heal and buff your team. Before she transforms herself into an idol, she can recover the health of your team with Serene Tune and Song of the Forest. She can dispel debuffs from allies with Shining Star and transform herself to provide attack buffs at the same time. Because her skill Climax can increase the combat readiness of all allies, a powerful onslaught of attacks can ensue. Ensue. I guess that's how you say it. Sing Together dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack, making the skill highly effective against teams that rely on buffing. Alright, skills. Serene Tune. Tamarine attacks an enemy with Serene Melody and heals the ally with the lowest health. Amount recovered increased proportional to the ally's max health. Decrease cooldown of Shining Star by 1 turn. So the multiplier on this thing is 7% of the target's max HP, which is like Destina's skill 1. Sing Together, this is after, that's when she's in idle form, but let's just go through the other skills when she's out of the idle form, just normal form. So heals all allies with a peaceful melody, amount recovered increased proportional to the caster's max health, decrease cooldown of Shining Star by 1 turn. The multiplier is 15% of her own max HP. And okay, that's the skill when she's in idle. Now skill 3, her ultimate, is on a 9-turn cooldown. So you basically have to use skill 1 and 2 until you lower this thing down to 0 and it's ready. Or you could pair her with Isaria, and that would be a very powerful combo, and it would let you be very flexible in how you end up playing her. Let's say you could keep her early on in this form, so you can sustain your team with the healing, and then as soon as you're ready to like go all out, like debuff the enemy, buff your team, I guess you go in idle form. And yeah, this after awakening, before performing dispels all debuffs inflicted on all allies and recovers the caster to max health and grants an extra turn. That's super powerful. I mean, not only you're stripping all the debuffs on your allies, she's getting healed back to full. So like, imagine if she has 15k health, 20,000 health. I mean, it's not so much about the health, but it's the combined health and defense really. But still, if she's super tanky and she's just back to full with this thing, like imagine her with Isaria in Guild War plus another hero. It'd be so annoying. And the caster becomes an idol for 3 turns and perform a concert, begins every battle with full cooldown count. So she's gonna be an idol for 3 turns. Let's see what she can do when she's in that form. Attacks all enemies with a beautiful voice, dispelling all buffs. Dispelling all buffs, not one, all. Triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack, meaning that this is on a 0-turn cooldown. You can use it every time. You could use that 3 times in a row, let's say. The second skill, with a powerful performance, increases attack of all allies for 2 turns and increases combat readiness by 30%. So you're gonna use Climax and then you're just gonna skill 1, and it's gonna be crazy. You're just gonna trigger dual attacks and also strip the enemy. Yeah, I mean, in arena, it's gonna be too slow. It's gonna be too slow unless you're using Isaria. And even if you are using Isaria, you will, let's say, buff your team. Yes, you're giving them 30% combat readiness. That is actually quite good. You could I don't know the base speed on this area. I'm pretty sure it's actually quite good. But she could be the second combat readiness booster on your team. And you would have like a cleaver. The thing is, yeah, you have to go first. Then you have the cleaver. Imagine you're like using Vildred and then you're triggering dual attacks on the following rounds. That will still take quite a bit of setup. I feel like she's really more powerful in longer battles in PvP, meaning Guild Wars. In defense, she could be annoying to deal with, and PvE, well, battles are long, so she's gonna do her full rotation, which seems to be interesting and could be quite powerful. Alright, so new artifacts. Idol's Cheer is a 5-star Soul Weaver exclusive artifact that increases the combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack after the Soul Weaver has been attacked. So if you're using a Soul Weaver to tank, that is actually gonna be really good, because at plus 15 it's 15% combat readiness boost for your highest attacker. So yeah, good, very good. If you are fine on survival, this can definitely be something that you could use. Or you could bait, let's say you're going in Guild War offense, you could, if you know that, like, let's say your healer is Angelica, she's the only ice hero, you're bringing her against, let's say, 2 earth heroes, they're gonna attack her, and you could bait them, and boosting the combat readiness of your, let's say, your slower damage dealer. And yeah, that's just one situation, but it's gonna be quite effective. You can get this by completing the challenge, Dagger Sicar's challenge. I believe there's a Dagger Sicar's reputation section in reputation that is locked. I believe that's how it's called. So this should open up soon. So this thing, when a single attack is inflicted against an Earth Elemental hero, decrease combat readiness by 5%. So it's going to be 7.5% at plus 15. You can farm this thing and have it maxed out. And yeah, you can use that against Earth bosses. That's the only real strength I see for now. But single attack, so you can't use an AoE, like you can't abuse it with like just spamming AoE and reducing combat readiness. Let's say you're fighting a team of like Earth heroes. So yeah, but I'm sure there's quite a few uses for this. Like Golem, the Golem is already like super slow. Yeah, you could raid if like Earth bosses, all that stuff. You could just another form of control to just control their combat readiness. Tamarine and Idol's Cheer drop right up. Yeah, usual stuff here. Yeah, she just like Tamarine. She's strong, but there's conditions that need to be met, and in arena, like everything happens so quick that, I mean, Shining Star, is she really gonna have time to shine there? That's the thing. So side story here, we're gonna get a bunch of rewards. Always good. That's the currency, and they did actually change something for the side story. The chests, they're actually the drops are scaling. Like, boost for Carrot, Karen, and auxiliary lots. That's all the usual stuff. The 4 difficulties. This has been in the game since the Last side story. Oh, we are getting a 4-star artifact. Very cool, very cool. You might be getting one of the artifacts that you don't have yet. Now here, mercenaries medicine, 6 of them. So it's gonna be the usual thing here, but that's really cool that we can get 6 epic callus. We all know how long it takes to actually farm them. It's such a pain. But yeah, 6 for, well, not for free. You need to actually build the event currency, but still definitely worth getting if you need to use them, or just stock up on them, because I mean, if you're going for Tamarine, if you're pulling for her, she's gonna need mercenaries medicine, because that's how it works. The banner needs the catalyst from the side story. So cold look 8, archer's vision 15, usual Molagora seed. We always need more Lagoras. Bookmarks 15. Alright. Now a bunch of leaves, gold, rare catalyst. So rare catalyst chest. So this can get you between 1 and 5, or between 1 and 6. I got lucky and I got 5 before, because every time you kill 200 bosses in adventure, you get one of these rare catalyst chests. Maximum I got was 5 or 6. You guys could correct me in the comment section if it's 6, but I think you need to be ultra lucky to get that 6, but 5 is already super lucky. Some sky stones, silver transmit stone, more covenant bookmarks. Alright, good stuff. Limited time challenge, Dagger Sicar's challenge. This is where you get the Santa Muerte 4-star artifact. I think it's definitely gonna be worth getting, to be honest, guys. This is one where you kind of need to do it. You kind of need to do it because controlling combat readiness is huge. Let's say they release like a raid battle later down the line that is like super tough, and having the option of being able to just reduce combat readiness every time your thief goes. Like imagine like you put it on a thief like Sid. Sid speed buff himself, so he's already getting 30% speed increase, and he's already doing a ton of damage, dropping defense down, and he's also lowering the combat readiness of the boss. So yeah, it's quite good, and yeah, I would definitely farm for it. Get how many you need? 6. You need 1 and then 5 more to actually get it to plus 30. I mean, you don't need to enhance it to plus 30. Just have 6 farmed and limit break them until you can bring it to plus 30 later down the line when you decide to build it. Okay, I'll make a video for the challenge. I don't think it's gonna be too hard. But I mean, hell is, yeah, it depends. I mean, I'm seeing haste here. It's definitely not gonna be a joke. Assassin Coley right here, and Phyllis. Phyllis super tanky. The boss is Phyllis, and Assassin Coley is just gonna be a pain. Just go in stealth probably and deal damage on the side. So haste is the main boss. With Assassin Sid. Drop rates are the usual 3%, 7%, and 20% for hell. Oh, normal to good, resist destruction, lifesteal, counter equipment. So these are drops from the Banshee, but it's just from normal and good quality. I mean, when you're done getting the artifacts, you just bounce. You get out of this place because you don't want to lose more energy. It's not about like farming these piece of equipments. Even the lesser charms, I know it's like there's ring and necklace charm, but you get out of there. You don't stay in there. It's definitely not efficient to get those. So it's a limited artifact, just usual stuff. Yes, cannot be sold for powder because that would be a way to farm powder. You can already get powder from hunts anyways, and get way better rewards than extra artifact that you might already have 6 of. Okay. So the reputation, what are the rewards here? Clear 10 times on any difficulty, boom, you get it. That's great. We're getting a gold transmit stone from clearing hell. Okay, usual rewards. Now, auto battle. Okay, this is nothing insane here. Just don't really care for that. But okay, chatting. Less spammers now because you need an account rank 7 to participate in chat. Summon alerts are no longer broadcast to every channel. Now only the summon alerts of users in the same chat room will be displayed. The banned words list for chatting in English has been altered. Ooh. Guild. When joining a guild, the last login information no longer exceeds its boundaries. Colossal monster battle has been removed from the Guild Wars screen. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna come in the future. We don't know how long till then, but that's gonna be really cool. Like, probably like the whole guild is like fighting against some world boss, and like there's gonna be some ranking for for each guilds, and you'll get rewards based on your contribution inside the guild, and probably like based on your guild ranking there's gonna be a pool of reward, and then it's gonna be split amongst the members depending on how much contribution they dealt. I mean, it's usually like something like that. Guild Wars, the battle log no longer prematurely displays battles in progress as default. Okay, don't really care for all that, just some bug fixes, I guess. During Guild War, when attacking a building that is empty, a warning pop-up will now appear. I guess because you don't get any havoc for fighting it. Or, I don't know, maybe you set up your team and then you press fight and it tells you like there's no one to fight. Like, you just wasted your time here. Alright, Hunt. The gold that is obtained in Hunt has increased by approximately 15%. It's not much, but 15% really adds up over time. Drop rate of rare grade equipment and accessories has decreased significantly, and the drop rate of heroic grade equipment and accessories has increased significantly. Now that's beautiful. Now it's time to just go all in with your Sky Stones, and I mean, maybe you just keep your Sky Stones for summoning, but as a free-to player, I just convert them all to energy and farm. That's just the way I usually play these games. The drop rate of, yes, I read that. The sound effect of bosses skills in Hunt Stage 11 now play. Okay, thanks. I mean, I play with my, I don't even hear the sound of my game when I play. Like right now I'm recording, there's some sound, but like, I don't even hear it. Side story, the rewards from treasure chests in normal, hard, and hell difficulties have been improved. So yeah, it didn't scale before, and some players did notice that, and it was unfortunate. So that is actually a much needed change. Equipment levels 15 to 29, now it's going to be 30 to 43. Gold amounts have been doubled. When attempting to enter a difficulty that has not yet been unlocked, the warning message that appears now displays properly. Reputation, the Three Sister Diary, the number of runs needed to complete daily quests complete Hunt has been reduced from 3 to 1 because of the increased cost to actually do these battles. It was too much, like it was higher. It's almost double what it used to be. Well, if you were doing 10 and down, you're doing 11. What is it, like 20? And it's for 10, it was 12 before. Now 10 is 18. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, if you, I mean, in let's say for a couple days you don't want to do hunts, you're just farming Spirit Altar, farming Venture, or just want to get on with your life and just just knock down these quests ASAP. That's gonna help you, especially if you don't have a quick team for doing the hunts. So Violet and the artifact Violet Talisman has been added to the Covenant Summon pool. Now available from application summon tickets. That's from from application. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. Store the Powder of Knowledge inventory change has been that was advertised in the 9th of January update patch note has been delayed because the inventory change was not sufficiently advertised. In game, we believe that it will be best to delay the inventory change until after a remaining time counter has been added to the game. That way more players will be able to take full advantage of this part of the shop and prepare for the next inventory change. Okay. Yeah, I wondered why they didn't fix that earlier. Normal shop, when you buy, you convert leaf into energy, it still says 70 when it's supposed to be 80. Preview for next week, a special new side story will begin, so the roses may bloom. After the death of Queen Diane, a mysterious group is plotting something in the chaos of Tyrrell Castle. Fight against the group and find true love. Alright, cool. More rewards. Always good. Alright guys, there you have it. I'll do a video for the challenge. And yeah, I'll review Tamarine more in depth. But yeah, like I said, Jack of all trades, master of none. But her kid, like, there's so many things. There's so many things. It's just you need to build up to it. But as soon as she goes in idle, like, it becomes crazy. It becomes crazy. Her skill 1 attacks all. She can do 3 turns into this idle phase. So yeah, buff skill 1, or I don't know, skill 1 buff skill 1. You can do whatever you, well, no, not quite. There's a cooldown. You cannot do 2-1-2. You can do 2-1-1, or you can do 1-2-1, or I mean, you can do it the way you want, but you could do 1-1-1 if you just want to trigger dual attacks. Let's say you want to pair her with another attack buffer, because I mean, to be honest, like, you cannot rely on her attack buff early on, so that this spell is huge, and the trigger dual attack to boot. So yeah, 1-1-1 could be something that people actually use. If you do disable her skills, she's not gonna use skill 3. She's not gonna be performing and go into her idle phase. So you're gonna have to keep her skills running, and well, the AI is probably gonna just use that straight up when it's available, and it's usually just using skills that have a cooldown. So it's gonna go 2-1-1. That's usually how it goes. But yeah, triggering dual attacks can be very annoying. Like, you pair her with Tarnor Guard that gives 25% combat readiness to the whole team, and let's not forget about Kitty Clarissa as well, that can just use so many trigger dual attacks. I mean, Ras, I did pair Tarnor Guard with Ras way early. And Ras, I mean, if you just manual and you soul burn, it's 10 souls to just remove the cooldown on his skill 2, and he can just use skill 2 every time he goes, and you can just trigger the dual attack from TG Tarnor Guard and give combat readiness to the group. Not only that, but also like keep on attacking the target and getting defense down, and then dealing quite a bit of spike damage. Anyways guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the update and about yeah, Tamarine, and if you're gonna pull or not. So yeah, thanks again for watching. I'm out for now. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Press the bell icon if you'd like to be notified whenever I release a new video. Alright, peace.